People are excited. They're excited. They like the professional side of things, just how we run the campaign. It's more involved with our team, and students feel a part of it. They feel like because they get to vote, they're electing their student government opposed to just us taking office. So
okay.
It's been good. It's been positive.
My name is Richard Portwood. I'm the candidate for the Executive Vice President. Apologize, we're always working this week. We've been campaigning the past 2 days. Today's Wednesday, voting ends at 4 o'clock, so we're making a big push at the end here. What else would you like to know?
All right, well, could you just tell me a little bit about what your platform is?
Well, we have 4 platforms. Our main platform, our team name is Team UVoice, and we're passionate about being an accurate student voice for students, expanding student forums to make sure the student's voice is accurately heard. Also, going green, we'd like to expand the recycling here to include like plastics, cardboard, aluminum, etc. Make this a more eco-friendly campus. Another one, as you can see here on all of our stuff that we have, campus safety, equity funding. I could go into more depth, but that explains some of the things that I'm sure students have seen it around here as well. We love UVU, and we're passionate about making sure that the students' voice is heard.
My name is Missy Seawright, and I'm on the UVoice campaign committee. People kind of don't really know anything about this election. They don't even really know what it's for. They're like, team what? What is this for? I think people don't really understand how much student council does for them. They do a lot. We got 4,400 students registered to vote this year. We had attendance up in every single one of our activities. We have just done a lot for the school. We've implemented the bus routes, we've got student forums going. They do a lot for the campus, and I think that people don't realize that until they get involved.
We came here on Saturday to put up posters, and we were given a budget of $800, and we were told that we were given a fair market value of whatever we use. So even though we got a donated item, they would take the fair market value of it. So even though we got it for $2, they take it as $30. So we follow that really strictly throughout our budget and planning, and we didn't go over $800. We came here on Saturday, we saw the other team and how many posters they had, so many vinyl posters. And we had our friend and supporter Jordy Kirkman go around to estimate, because his business deals with a lot of that kind of material, and they estimated over like $1,000. And so we talked to Joseph Watkins, student body president, to find out why this was, how come they were able to pull this off, and he told us that that if you take an item and call it trash, it has no value. Therefore, they can't give it a fair market value. So that's what happened, and that's how they were able to pull off so many posters and banners. So we were really disappointed that we didn't know that, and that Joseph Watkins didn't tell us that ahead of time. And he told us he couldn't tell us that. It was just a trick of the trade, and if you're a part of student government, you just know that. So we were really disappointed. So later that night, we went to Walmart and bought a lot of this gardening black stuff, duct taped it, and made this huge poster, because we just called it trash too, because that's what we were told we could do. We went and hung it up the next morning, and we had to take it down 4 hours later, because they told us it was after deadline. So I feel like it was pretty unfair, just budget-wise. I think next year's election, they should put a limit on how many posters each team can have. For example, maybe just 5 posters outside per team. I think that way it'll be more fair for any team and any person that runs.
The budget is $800 for both teams, and I don't know if the other team used all of theirs up, but I know that we did. And I know that Team UVoice has actually recycled a lot of their big banners, like the ones that were out there. They're actually stolen now by who knows, but they actually got those from businesses or from like athletics after they'd been used, and so they were recycling them. And they have really just like expanded the way that they use paper. Like if you notice, they use black paper, and so they did both sides of the paper instead of having to put 2 pieces of paper back to back. That's why it looks like there's a lot more UVoice than there is Team Engaged listeners.
Well, most students, and I understand, are busy as they're walking to and from class. We just hand them flyers. We have like local sponsors, and we tell them, you know, if you print something off for us, we'll hand it out to students. So we try to make it like more of an incentive, give them like a free coupon somewhere or something like that to give them out to students. We just tell them to vote. Well, some people are like, don't talk to me. Other people are, you know, a little more receptive if you can engage them and talk to them.